All right, I want to check out the new Minecraft update. See, literally just came out, like the sulfur cubes are a thing now. I want to check it out. And after that, we'll react to stuff.
Guys, the reason I've made millions.
All right, we're just gonna pull up Minecraft. I just want to check it out for a bit and see what it's all about. Okay, this is our hardcore world. I might return to this someday. I mean, I just loaded up today because that update. Yeah, I don't want to check it out in that world. Let's create a new world. Being creative. All right, so what I heard. Okay, I need to pick some settings. So there's a new biome, I think. So it's like called locate biome. Is it the sulfur caves? Yeah. Now, I've never seen this yet, so don't know what I'm going to expect. Whoa. Okay, there we go. Whoa. Okay. Is there like any new advancements or anything? Okay, I can't do it yet because of... Wait, did these guys drop anything? Hey, what? They don't drop anything. I got nausea. Oh, wait. Oh, if you swim in this stuff, you get nausea. Okay, is there any like further up? Whoa. What kind of blocks are these? Potent sulfur, cinnabar, sulfur spike. So this is the new sulfur cube spawn egg. I heard you can do things with them. You can put like blocks in them. I'm pretty sure. I'll try that out. Oh, so wait, when you put a block in them, they don't take damage. Okay. Well, that's so cool. Wait, what? Oh. Oh my god. Huh. I've seen some things on TikTok where you can like make like basically airlifts with these things. Okay. You put in the small ones? No, you can't. Okay, wait. Yeah. Oh, what? It's big. What the frick? Oh my god, wait. There's more up here. My god. I didn't realize how big these things were. Wait, I have an idea. Let's go back up to the surface and do this. Oh my god, look at that. That's kind of neat how the water does that. And it's like crystal clear over here and disgusting over here. Alright. I think they're friendly, aren't they? The sulfur cubes, I believe so. Got an idea. What if I make a soccer goal? I'm too lazy to go on spectator mode. I'm just gonna do this. Oh god, I'm in the middle of damn ocean. Okay, we need to find like a flat area to like do this. Okay, biome, plains. Just teleport over there. Yeah, it gives me an idea. I could. Whoa. So now the caves, it got even more dangerous now because of sulfur. So first we had the deep dark, and now we have this. There's like a new Minecraft update comes out every summer, I believe. Oh, wait, actually. Oh wait, I should make a super flat world and try this out. That'd be a smarter idea. All right, let me make a super flat world real quick. Oh god. Huh. All right, let's do this. Oh wait, I should have put on creative. Wait. What's up? How you doing? I got no sounds right now. I can't hear you. No. Okay, we're gonna put on peaceful. Wait. Okay, so I'll remove all the mobs. Okay, so what we're gonna do is make a soccer goal. I'm not even gonna try to attempt to make this thing good. I'm just gonna make it as basic as possible. Yeah, cobweb. Okay, we need the sulfur. Oh wait, bucket of sulfur cube. Wait, there's new sulfur stairs, sulfur bricks, and everything. Okay, wait, actually, I saw this on TikTok too. I really want to try it out. Okay, so we're gonna build our soccer goal. Just do that real quick. I'm not gonna even like attempt to make it look good. I'm just doing basic. Just making the most basic soccer goal imaginable. All right. And then just put fences around it, just because. Did you buy the Boom Boom plushie? No, I didn't. I just did that video. I can't believe that video has 1 million views now. I didn't think it would. I've seen so many people come in my chat and just tell me all about those videos. Okay, so we're just gonna build another one over here. Okay, how far did I get? 4? Okay, the first thing I'll do is I try out myself. I saw this on TikTok and I want to try it out as well. I want to see myself do it. Wait, this may not work because okay, so what I'm gonna do is put that in there, and then we like play soccer a bit. I guess that works. All right, so I'm gonna need the Vindicators for this. Oh, I gotta turn on peaceful. I gotta turn on that chicken needs to get out of here. Okay, this isn't gonna work because Okay, I don't know how I'm going to do this because how do I disable like mobs from spawning like this? I mean, okay, so first put down the block. All right, I'm going to need a name tag. Me the anvil. So if you name this Johnny, I'm pretty sure this is what you do. Like, I think I'm doing it right. Oh no, wait, I had to like make it uncapitalized. It's gotta be all lowercase, I think. Wait, Vindicator Johnny. Wait, I can't believe I'm looking up how to spell it. Oh, it's 2 N's. Okay. Okay, so wait. Does that be capitalized? Wait, does that really matter? Oh yeah. Oh, what the frick? Guess I'll play with it, right? Yeah, I'll play with it. Yeah, I'll play with the ball right there. I'll just playing with it. This works too, I guess. It bounces so high up too. All right. Okay, so I'm just gonna. Yeah, it's not fun. I just wanted to check it out for a bit. Okay, on to reactions now. All right. This video got recommended to me. It came out 2 years ago, but I never watched it. Seems crazy. I mean, I could from the title, it obviously doesn't go well.
Your police department and
Obviously doesn't go well for this person. All right. So this was uploaded April of 2 years ago. So we're gonna watch it. Here's why you don't punch. Hold on, I need to adjust my thing right here. Oh, my camera too. Why is my camera all fucked up? Oh, Jesus. Ugh. All right. Here's why you don't punch a cop. Here's why you don't punch a cop. Okay, yeah, okay, this This ought to be good.
This is why you should never fight a cop. On August 27th, 2022, officers from the Superior Police Department in Wisconsin would respond to a 911 call from a strip club. As the story goes, a male and female couple attempted to enter the club. However, the 19-year-old girlfriend was barred from entry as the club now served alcoholic beverages. The club allegedly told her she could only enter as a worker and offered an application. The girlfriend applied and the club allowed her in as a dancer. Supposedly, after she made a decent amount of tips, her boyfriend decided it was time to go. He allegedly scooped up all of her tips and physically escorted her out of the club. This action triggered the emergency call, and it wouldn't take long for police to find the couple walking nearby.
Hey, what's going on? Okay, ma'am, you want to come over here and talk to me?
Everything I fucking made
Ma'am.
tonight is ripped up.
Okay, come here. Come here. What's going on?
Everything I made at the strip club is ripped up and gone.
Okay, what's going on?
Can you please be nice?
Okay. I'll talk to him. Just look at me.
He
Look at
was
me.
upset because I was stripping.
So he ripped up all.
and
She just took all her
everything I
money.
made, he ripped up.
Okay. Who's he to you?
That's my boyfriend. Am I gonna get arrested for stripping?
No, there's nothing illegal as long as you're doing it in an establishment.
Well, yeah, I
Which
mean-
they are. Exactly. What's your name?
I just think that it was outlawed, but it's more common. They're still around. I mean, I always thought they were illegal to do. Like, thought they were outlawed. Like recently, like I don't know how long ago. I didn't know they were still legal.
No. Look at me, ma'am. Look at me. Don't look at him. Don't
Oh, he's gonna get arrested. No.
No.
Can you just tell him to calm
Ma'am.
down?
Dude, I'm okay.
Step the
Please
back.
do not push
Step
me.
the back.
Do not swear at me. You're an officer of the law. Please do not swear
Don't
at me.
care. All right, tell me what happened.
Nothing happened.
Did you strike her?
I did not strike her.
Okay. You have an ID?
I do.
So if he did rip up the money, that's a felony crime right there because it's illegal to destroy U.S. currency or whatever the case is here. I don't know if it's true or not.
Yeah. Is that hers?
That's hers. I was carrying it for her tonight.
All right.
Here's my ID.
Wait, what?
Look at it.
What's that yellow thing?
You did not have permission to go in my pocket. You did not ask to go in my pocket. You did not ask to go. Get on the ground now. Get on the ground now.
Oh
dude.
my god. They didn't even show it, but damn. Okay. I thought it was the female that punched him because of the thumbnail. And I realized it was this doofus that did it. And obviously it's not gonna go well. Yeah, I mean you fucked up, dude. You really did. I just can't believe how fucking stupid people are. The more I watch these kinds of videos, the more I give up on society. I really do.
You're gonna get. You're gonna.
No.
3, 2.
No, that's not.
Oh, he actually complies.
Now.
I thought they were gonna like tackle him.
Now.
No, he's gonna
Relax.
turn.
Relax.
No, he punched him in the f***ing face, and you know
Yeah,
that
I
was
sure
right.
did, because he cocked back on me.
Stop.
No, he. What does he have? A f***ing gun?
Stop. Stop.
Am I gonna be able to?
Stop. Just relax. Just
You
relax.
know that was illegal. You
Stop.
f***ing assaulted
Stop.
my boyfriend.
Stop.
He didn't.
No, it's not illegal. That's police brutality.
What he did was illegal. What are you talking about?
Okay, I'm sorry you feel that way. You straight up punched me in the face. Yep, because you swung back like.
He did f***ing swing at
Ma'am,
you. He put
stop.
his hands up. I'm
Stop.
sorry. I don't want to get arrested.
Stop.
Here, we have one in custody.
You're right there. You good?
I am okay.
He
Okay.
has my backpack and my purse. Am I able to get that?
Yeah, just hang on.
Yep, that's hers. Can you please give that to me? I don't feel like you had the need to punch me in the face, though.
If you cock back on me and you look like you're about to punch me in the face,
Yes.
I'm going to defend myself.
Oh.
You're not going to get an upper
Okay,
hand on
but
me.
you're an officer of the law. You have.
I have every right to defend myself. Just because I wear
Right.
a badge and I'm a police
Right,
officer
but just
does not
because-
mean that you get to have the first swing.
Big f***ing gun, Jason.
Stop. Stop.
Sorry.
Wayne, do you understand that?
Jason.
Do you understand that?
Right, but just because I'm
So
a,
I will punch you in the face if I think you're about to attack me.
will you let me speak?
No, I won't.
But just because I'm a brown person, just
It has nothing to do with who you are.
There's nothing to do with
It
that.
doesn't. It doesn't. Are you?
Hang on, chat. All right. He headbutted him.
You're done, bro.
Oh my god.
Watch it.
He's tried headbutting me in the head.
Don't cut the bag. Just take it off.
Shut up.
Just take it off. It's not my bag. It's not my bag.
Yasmina, stop. Stop.
Bag is hers.
Watch, they're gonna find something in there.
I have 2 grams of cocaine in my butthole.
Okay, outstanding.
And I have 3 grams of marijuana in my stomach.
Okay.
No, there's not.
Good. You fucking piece of.
He just tried fighting you. I got another squad.
Oh,
over
okay,
here
this
that's
guy's
trying to
getting a
fight
bunch of
us and
charges.
spit on us. We just need another one here. Stop, dude.
Don't punch me.
Stop.
Oh my god.
It's illegal.
It's not. It's a pressure point. Stop.
Punching me in my throat is a pressure point?
It's not. It's underneath your chin. Stop.
He just punched me in my throat.
Stop, dude. You're gonna get tased.
Tase me then. I have a seizure disorder. You're gonna tase me?
Get back. Just go stand over there. Just go. It's all ruined. Just go stand over there.
Swear to God, sir.
Get back. You can. You gotta sit here.
Get back.
Yeah, hey, get her back now.
No, this is legal.
No, you can step back. I'm not comfortable with you that close.
Why?
Get them, babe. Get them.
I'm not the one doing anything wrong.
Babe, help me.
I can't. You
Please, baby, help
nothing
me.
I can do. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you did f up today.
You're on your own.
You really did.
I'm sorry. Keep those up.
Now you're going to jail for multiple felonies, so that sucks.
Felonies?
What felony? You assaulted him.
Assault on a police
You
officer.
started it. You punched him in
Yep,
the
exactly.
face.
Told you, felony.
You caused the seizures.
He swung back on me.
I was protecting myself because you punched me. I was protecting myself.
Okay.
Right? I have the right to protect myself, don't I?
That is in the rule book of the laws.
Because you punched me, I have the right to protect myself. Nope.
Yeah.
All right. I was protecting myself from you. Ow.
You left your cop car locked, dumbass.
Shut your mouth.
Shut your fucking mouth. Don't talk to her like that. Don't talk to my fucking woman like that.
Stand by. There's a knife back there.
Ow.
Hey, why do you want to pull through on the other side?
Can we get an ID on her?
Ow!
Information, I just haven't been able to run her yet. Ow!
There you go. Pull.
What do I do about my money getting cut up?
Don't worry about it. I don't know. See ya.
I've seen that the strip club before. It's like, no, don't worry about it. You know what Bill too.
I've never been to the strip clubs here. Yeah.
Really? That's you never had it.
Ow! Ow!
Stop.
It hurts!
Relax.
It hurts!
We're trying to fix it. Stop. You're gonna get another charge.
It hurts!
Hey, go back, relax. Go back, stop. Relax.
We're done with her. You need to leave, otherwise you're going to get arrested.
No, because this is legal. I'm allowed to stay close.
You are interjecting into our scene right
What am I
now.
doing? For
You're getting too close. I told you that multiple times. So just stop. It's very easy.
You're built easy. Did you know that?
I don't know what that means.
That means anybody can f you.
Cool.
It hurts!
Stop. You're gonna get another charge.
It hurts!
Roll him on his side.
No! Ow!
On his side.
It fucking hurts!
Stop.
Ah! God damn it!
Set him up. Set him up.
Ah!
Battery, disorderly conduct.
Somebody grab the house.
His charge? Yeah.
You don't need to hobble me. Just shut the fucking doors. Hey!
Oh my god.
Get him down. Shut that door now. Shut the door.
Try headbutting him again.
Started it.
No, he just headbutted one of my officers, ma'am.
He's the one who punched me.
He's better two
He
officers.
started it.
Okay. You need to leave now. If you don't have a criminal complaint, you need to
I have a
leave.
criminal complaint.
Against
You
what?
assaulted my boyfriend.
Okay, have a good night.
Blood on you.
Yep.
Blood on you.
It's fine.
Is that yours? Yeah. With that big rag.
Can you let the jail know that he's very uncooperative? They're going to need quite a few people.
On the way to the jail, the suspect continues lashing out, and according to police reports, he continually bashes his own face into the window that separates the front and back seats.
You pieces of shit. I told you to shut the fucking doors. Move my window down.
Jeez. Oh, okay, that's why they react to the audio screaming.
Just getting started on the party for the class of 1980.
This has a lacerations from slamming against
Jeez.
the window here.
While the suspect is on the way to jail, some officers stay behind to question his girlfriend.
So what happened?
So we tried getting into the strip club, and I'm not 21. And she was like, well, the only way you can get in if you're a dancer. And I'm like, I'll dance tonight. And my boyfriend's like, if you dance tonight, I'm breaking up with you. I was like, okay. I started dancing. Maybe 20, 25 minutes later, he runs up on stage. He's just snatching my money up. He's cussing me out, talking about I need to get off the stage. And the owner was like, that's not your money. You need to give it back. That's when I was like, okay, I got to go. I need to calm him down because he gets angry as we're walking away. I was like, can I just see my money so I can at least see how much I made tonight? He was like, no, this is whore money. I was like, what? Whore money? I wasn't naked. And then he starts ripping up my money.
Yeah, basically, somewhat.
Are there any charges you want to press against him?
No.
Okay.
I'm literally homeless, so,
Okay.
I mean, like, I get it. Homeless people, they have weapons. Trust me, I know. I work with homeless people, so they be a little crazy. But that's my only backpack I have, and, I'm fucked now.
Are you afraid of him? No. You don't think he's going to hurt you or your children?
Huh?
Or your children, if you have children?
Oh, God, no, I ain't got no
Okay.
children.
Do you have any questions for us at the moment?
Yeah, who's paying for my backpack?
Well, if you want to make a complaint about the backpack being damaged,
No,
you
but I
can
want
contact
to
your
make a complaint
supervisor.
about the officer who punched me in the face. I'll do that.
Okay. That's all up to you if you want to contact your supervisor. You have the right to do that.
And it assures a summer full of delicious meals coming off that grill.
What is your name, man?
This guy's just tuning out the guy screaming in the back with all the commercials.
I'm trying to help you out. I'm not asking you a question. I'm looking to see if you're going to be cooperative with jail staff. What'd you say?
refuse to answer your questions. I refuse to be cooperative with jail staff.
All right, man. He's telling us that he's going to fight with you guys.
Okay.
And he's already headbutted us, he's punched us, he's kicked us, he's bit us. So he goes like this. So then I just backed up and I right across the jaw, and then there was a fight on.
Who is it?
We don't know his name.
We don't know.
Austin, just keep your gun on you for now in case something.
How's it going? We're gonna get you out of the squad car here.
Officers place a spit hood over the suspect's head as he had bit and spit at officers during the arrest. They may also be doing this to prevent the suspect's blood from getting everywhere.
Can you walk? I'm gonna get out of here.
Can we check what's going on?
Yeah, He's got a good pulse. Pulse is about 75. He was just talking right before I got out of the car. Give medical response. Right above the right eyebrow, please.
Wait, he just passed out.
You grab shackles. Are you injured or?
I think it's from when I was getting shot by the BBs, actually.
Oh,
But it
okay.
ripped
Oh,
when I was
okay.
fighting with
Okay.
him.
What's your name?
You don't know it?
Why was I arrested? I don't know, to be honest with you.
You're going to get seen by medical, okay?
I don't want to go home. Where am I? You're at the jail. You take any drugs or anything?
You know if you did today? Okay. I'm gonna guess that's why you got so much blood. It was from the alcohol. It thins out your blood and you bleed a little bit more.
Oh, he looks familiar.
Yeah.
He's not the one I'm thinking of. Hey, Sergeant Jago with the police department. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up.
Another officer then calls the local hospital to inform them about the suspect's unruly behavior, sparing no detail. Upon hearing this information, the hospital shares that they refuse to take the patient in, as he risks the safety of their staff. In the meantime, medics from the fire department look at the suspect first. Soon after, an ambulance arrives.
Just a heads up with this gentleman, he's cooperative now. I don't know if that's false or if he's now going to remain cooperative. I did call ahead to give Superior ER a heads up, and they obviously were like, we don't want him here. But Yeah, I tried to give him a courtesy heads up and they were not having it. So why don't you take a look? Maybe he doesn't need to go. I don't know.
At this point, the officers were able to successfully determine the suspect's identity.
He has seizures and was threatening to do this before.
Seizures from what?
Pseudo.
Pseudo.
I don't do any pseudo. I don't do anything with pseudo. It looks like a couple.
Seem to be that intoxicated, or what's I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if it's all charade or it's probably the most violent I've ever seen toward officers for sure.
You gotta make sure you know what's going on with your skull and your brain, okay? Honestly, I prefer not to transport someone with their hands behind their back just because it could cut off circulation or do damage.
Okay.
That way you won't be laying on it. We're gonna make it so you don't lay on it.
Pushing on me! Stop it!
I'm wondering if we should sedate him.
If you think that's necessary, then absolutely do it.
If he's willing to cooperate, we can put him in soft restraints and have it above and to the side.
That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen to me.
We'll get you under a stretcher. We just don't want you to fight. We don't want you to hurt yourself, okay? We don't have a way to stop that. It's not really an option, my friend. He's not gonna cooperate. So I'm gonna come to the receiving hospital and find out if they're good with us using sedation here. Because if he's gonna fight, I don't want him to hurt himself or anyone else. Okay.
I don't even know what the deal is. This one deserved it. The county just said that he was just here lodged the other week for the same thing.
Really?
What the officer just shared is true. According to court documents, the suspect was involved in a previous incident that happened roughly 5 weeks before the filming of this video. The suspect was arrested and charged for disorderly conduct and resisting arrest at that time. He was sentenced for resisting and spent 30 days in jail. He had been out of jail for just 1 week before he got into the altercation captured in this video.
I can't do it anymore. The handcuffs are fine. No, they aren't. They aren't. I can't do this anymore.
Oh.
Almost got me. Yeah, I did. I saw it. I came over here.
He's gonna be able to get out of this. We have that extra strap I think we can add. You guys just want to follow us to the ambulance? Ow!
You're fine. Stop.
The handcuffs are cutting me.
You probably would have had better luck if you started cooperating, Jason.
More.
Oh, he broke. How do you break free?
Here, step out for a minute.
Can't do this anymore. I got the handcuffs.
Jeez. It's a fucking mess.
That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking is to loosen the handcuffs just a little bit. Just stop. Just a little bit.
Can we talk? Can we man-to-man talk?
Yes.
We have a 5-minute ride to St. Mary's and those cuffs come off.
Okay,
and then you go into soft restraints. You can make it 5
I
minutes.
cannot. It needs some morphine and some gabapentin.
Oh, that's what he wants.
Is it gonna break if I cuff this to that?
No.
I cannot do it.
Hey. We're getting you your meds.
I can't do it no more. I can't.
I'm gonna give you medicine in your shoulder.
No. I don't give you consent. 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 I do not give you consent to do that.
You're hurting yourself.
I do not give you consent to do that. I do not give you consent to do that.
Okay.
I do not give you consent to do that.
I know. I'm sorry.
You're sorry? You're sorry because you're going to lose your job. What's your name? What's your name?
My name is Alba.
Alba what?
That's all you gotta know.
What's your last name?
You don't get to know that. You
Yeah, because you don't want.
Police.
Because you don't want to lose your job. What's your last name?
No one knows my last name.
What's your last name, bitch?
Hopefully I'm done.
Let's not start with that, guy.
What's your last name?
I'm not gonna go there. She does. I didn't want to say it because, I didn't know, but yep. Yeah.
She just said it because to stop him, basically.
Give me some morphine. Give me some morphine. Give me some morphine.
There we go. Thank you, sir.
Give me some morphine. Give me some morphine. Give me some morphine.
Jason, do you have any known medical issues?
Give me some morphine.
I was genuinely worried he was going to hurt himself.
The suspect gave in for the rest of the trip, from the hospital to the jailhouse, likely with the help of his sedation. For this incident, the suspect was charged with 1 count of battery on a law enforcement officer, 2 counts of attempted battery of a law enforcement officer, and 1 count of resisting an officer. For his sentencing, 1 count of attempted battery and resisting was dismissed, but read in, meaning he would not face a punishment, but those crimes would remain on his record.
What?
For battery of a law enforcement officer and 1 count of attempted battery, he was sentenced to 60 days of jail and 30 months of probation each. His sentence runs concurrently, meaning he will serve all sentences at the same time. However, based off clues played out by court documents, on April 13, 2022, with just 1 day left of his 60-day jail sentence, he was charged for another incident for battery as a prisoner. Court documents suggest this crime was against an officer at the jail. For that incident, on August 28, 2023, his previous 30-month sentence of probation was revoked, and he would instead spend 1 year in county jail, with 164 days of credit. If he follows the rules, he should be out of jail at this point, at least by the middle of March of 2024.
The bank won't even do anything about these bills?
Oh, I didn't know that.
You could, like, try and attach these back together. You know, if you had any, like...
Daddy's ghetto and dingy. I'm not doing that.
Do you want me to just cut right here?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay, well, why you should never assault law enforcement. So why you should never put your hands near law enforcement.
Punching a cop.
But there's a second one. Here's why you don't punch a cop number 2. This was uploaded May of 2024. Okay, let's see how this one went. Went down here. Give me 1 second. I'll be back. Okay, so let's watch this one.
Punching a cop in the face is never the answer to your problems.
You're going in cuffs in 3 seconds, I promise you.
Put me in cuffs.
Wait, that looks like the same girl from the last video.
You gotta give him space, okay? Give him space.
Because he does this every single time. It's crazy.
9-9, it's calm right now.
Okay. I'm taking care of
He's
it.
lying.
We need you to stay away from here.
Lying.
What was going on in the first place? What's happening?
It's so dumb. How do you offer to pay for somebody to buy somebody something and then buy it for them and then get mad at them out of nowhere and then take it back and want to return it? If you don't want to buy it in the first place, you never should have bought it. You should buy 2 pairs. Then I put 1 pair back. But then when he got mad, because it took too fucking long to get both pairs, then I just take these saying he doesn't see the narcissist.
I know you're upset.
You order it, you'll be stupid. You mad because your suit don't fit?
Jeez.
About this ass wall.
Back up.
Go ahead. Okay, you're gonna go. You're not gonna act tough. You want to go in handcuffs? Yes. You're not gonna act tough, okay? So unless you want to go in handcuffs, stop it. You're gonna exit the mall now. Do you understand?
Officer eyebrows. Calm the down, okay? I'm calm. He didn't do anything. It was my fault because he was pissed off because I was putting this cross like he popping for me. And he's mad at me for no reason over a little argument. Like I just want him to feel me like, come on, please. Like I'm not mad at him, man. I'm not mad. I'm fine. You wanna Hey, you ever watch Phineas and Ferb? He was like Balloony. You ever see that? That's just really funny.
But
That's just like Balloony. Like that's crazy. So he's really gonna return him? Did he sleep?
You're not going back in the mall.
I'm not going back in this mall. What am I gonna go back in the mall for? Oh. Well, I can't leave without him.
You can leave without him. You're a grown adult.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. You guys, you can tase me, you can shoot me, whatever.
It's not nothing like
I don't care.
You need to figure
I
out.
don't care.
You need to figure out.
Well, I'm not leaving this mall without him.
Well, you're not leaving with us.
Joey! Oh, now you know me.
Come on, come on.
So f***ed up.
Come on. Come on. You're gonna leave the mall, okay?
Watch out, bro.
You are going to leave the
Watch
mall.
out, bro.
You're gonna leave the
Watch
mall,
out.
or you're gonna go to jail. Do you want to pick?
I don't give a f***.
You want to?
Neither one of y'all. Joey!
You're gonna leave the mall, or you're going in cuffs in 3 seconds. I promise you.
Put me in the cuffs.
I will put you in the
Put me in
cuffs. Okay.
No.
oh, jeez.
Seriously?
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Serious?
It's worse for her now. Not much for that guy.
Don't move.
Oh, her mother's there?
I don't care.
Jeez.
All right, thanks, bro. Thanks, Mom. I didn't know.
Stop moving.
I'm not moving, bro. If you're gonna shoot me, just shoot me then. Yeah. You got my glasses? Yeah. Can you grab my glasses for me? Your jaw okay? Thank you.
Your jaw's fine.
You not okay now? You just I'll be
Hey, now
alright.
you caught a felony. Good job.
All right. How long do you think I'm gonna be in jail for, huh? A couple months?
Who knows? Can't be any worse than the last guy we just watched.
Why would you do that? We have cars meet at Dillard's North as we were escorting this female out.
Thank you.
Call from Sylvia 1230 now. 3 to 99.
What? What?
Go ahead.
Stop.
Trying to run?
This male party involved as the deputies walked out.
He was involved in a verbal dispute with this female. I was escorting the female out. Deputies were with the male.
Okay. I'll be with the male then.
No, he's too busy dealing with you.
How about you ever handcuffing me? It only takes one of y'all.
I'll be
Come
with
on
the
out.
male then. She's about to leave. Do we need anything from him?
Yeah, we'll keep him around for a minute.
Hi.
Okay, I'm up
What's up?
south and
Well,
the male.
she decided to punch me in the face, so.
Okay.
1283 radio. I'm out. North Dillard's.
You like your dog?
All right, we'll use.
Don't look at me.
We'll use
Oh, I
this
can't
card.
look at you now. You can
All right, I'm gonna need you to relax.
relax.
Okay.
They handcuffed my bag to me.
Okay, I see that. I'm gonna put her in your car since she's here.
Cut it or you want to She's wild. She's pretty,
Don't cut my bag. No.
I mean,
Okay,
she
then
just-
we need you to stand still then, okay?
I'm not gonna go anywhere.
All right.
You guys got her arms?
Yep.
Radio 1292.
I came down. She started getting lippy, so we were escorting her out of the mall. And then she decided to turn around and just cold cock me in the face, so.
Looks like right near Fairmount. Local lanes on the left. 1273. You have deputies.
We're almost done. Just relax, okay?
That's the Forerunner.
All right.
You guys read me my
We're gonna,
rights.
we're gonna have you sit down in this car over here, okay?
Okay, they have this. We'll send somebody over to it.
Come on out.
All right, have a seat.
Where'd she hit you?
Right there.
You just.
We'll take a photo of you.
Is your camera up in the front seat?
Yeah, it should be on the floorboard.
Hey, hang on.
Jeez.
I just need to know what happened up in the mall with the male and the female.
So I was.
She's under arrest for assaulting you.
Yeah, so I was up, or I was walking towards Dillard to pick this up from Jake. And I heard the commotion coming from down in the center court. Looked over the railing, and all three other off-duties working were already with the situation. It just looked like a verbal argument, maybe a little scuffle between her and the guy. I couldn't tell because I was kind of looking over the railing. So I wanted to go down just to make sure they were okay, so I could call it in, everything. They were escorting the guy out, so at that point I assumed it was verbal. I didn't really get the story at all because I kind of got there late. So as they were doing that, she started getting all lippy with mall security and everything. She was being loud, so you're going to leave the mall too. So we're walking around. She keeps stopping, turning around. I'm like, you're going to turn around or you're going to go in handcuffs. You know, you have to leave the mall right now. So she starts walking, then she just swings around and just clocks me right in the chin.
Okay. All right. So obviously she's under arrest for that.
Yeah.
But I need to know because we got him.
Yeah, I don't know what it's all these deputies and stuff are with that situation.
Okay.
I'm sitting right next to her, so you know, female. They were arguing over some bag with shoes in it. Finally got separated, got him calmed down. You need to go back really over there. She admitted that she started the argument.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
And then,
Hey Ben, I'm trying to determine if he's needed.
can you just drop her at the jail?
Yeah, we'll probably just put her in a holding cell in the meantime. And then, I mean, we'll see how cooperative she is. And then if we got to throw her in a holding cell, we will.
Can you go to back up? Ben?
She's in my car. I'm going to take her to the jail.
She needs.
What do you want me to do?
Somebody's got to go back up Ben Bow because somebody's got to go take a traffic crash on the highway.
Yes. I'll go with Bow, and then I'll be at the jail. Just get her info and get her set, and I'll be back there shortly. All right, I'll go to.
Search the female.
So anyway, so we're trying to escort her out. She keeps trying to turn around, walk the other way. So we're telling her, like, you need to leave. So he makes a decision. She says, go ahead and arrest me, whatever. She didn't want to. She's refusing to leave. So he makes a decision to turn around.
Oh yeah,
She turns around, she clocks him right.
that was a great punch.
The male.
The female.
I want to know, is there a domestic violence dispute between the male and the female? No.
I guess it's not.
We have him held upstairs. We need to know, can we release that now? Okay. All right, so she assaulted him up there, so we just need to know if he needs anything, if they're boyfriend, girlfriend, if they're domestic partners or anything.
Boyfriend, girlfriend, they do not live together.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Sounds like we got everything we need then.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, I'll head back.
Yeah, I mean, you're on duty now. You're on overtime now.
Congratulations.
I have, how many minutes do I have left?
Thanks, Sarge.
Might be like 5 minutes. Unbelievable.
This suspect, Lola, was charged with simple assault on a police officer. She is innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
All right. There was one upload by one to watch another video. So what I do is I click on the videos and watch. Remember how we watched like a Roku News video? I haven't seen this one yet right here. I haven't seen this one yet. This was uploaded almost a year ago. Inside the richest zip code in America, Atherton.
This is it. That house right there is worth $55 million. We're in Atherton, California.
California.
The houses went from 500,000 50 years ago to now 10 million.
I can show you the places that are little tiny.
So what is this, like near Silicon Valley?
How much of this area is tech tight?
They can't afford it here.
We are currently in the richest town in America.
What is it, Silicon Valley, basically?
In Atherton, California, home values are on average $8 million. Now, in this video, we're going to show you some of that wealth and explain just how it got so wealthy. It raises key issues about zoning, demographics, politics, and even controversies involving Stephen Curry.
He paid what I think the price is like $8.5 million an acre. And to your point, it's because he didn't want to be around regular people.
So let's go check out Atherton, California, the richest town and zip code in America. Before we show you
San Francisco.
Atherton's jaw-dropping wealth and explain why things are about to change there, we first need to tell you where it is.
Yeah, because I heard they're like trying to call for like a tax raise on billionaires that live in California. Supposedly, they're trying to like sign a law into that. Maybe.
Atherton is located about 30 miles south of San Francisco in Silicon Valley. It's one town over from Menlo Park, where Meta is based, and 2 towns over from Palo Alto, the home of Stanford and Sand Hill Road, which we will get to shortly. Within 40 miles of Atherton are 5 of the 8 most valuable companies
Google
on planet
and Nvidia,
Earth.
Broadcom and Apple.
Google, Apple, Broadcom, and Nvidia.
Today, Nvidia became the first $4 trillion company.
So we found that it's...
I just can't believe how much Nvidia's stock has gone up in many years. I wish I would have bought it years ago. Oh my god. Nvidia is just flourishing right now.
It's extremely hard to get interviews in rich towns, but we did pass an event in Atherton. I gotta say, it feels very Atherton, and I only have been to Atherton today. How much of this area is tech types that live in a town like Atherton?
They can't afford it here.
I've read some headlines that suggest otherwise.
Yeah.
Willie Mays lived about 2 blocks from us. It's gotten a lot more expensive.
Yeah.
It's gotten a lot more
wealthier.
Now we're 7 million.
What did you buy your house for? How much? 500,000. 500,000. 600. What year was that?
Wow.
1981. And now it's probably worth
8 million I had offered. Awful lot of Chinese people have moved in here.
She is right. Atherton is now about a quarter Asian, making it more racially diverse than some of the other ultra-wealthy suburbs we've seen in the country.
I think you always had to have means to move here.
Yes.
Always. You've always had to. I mean, you know, whatever, 50 years ago, $500,000 was a lot of money back then. And I
Still
remember
is
going to a
now,
function
somewhat.
At the house, and I'm standing there in this house and looking out the backyard. I could not see the end of the backyard. It was like going. There was a pool, tennis court, bocce court, basketball court, and this guy next to me said, "What are you looking at?" And I said, "This backyard never ends." And he goes, "This is my house. I bought the house behind me and I tore it down."
Eric Schmidt did the same thing here. He did 3 lots. We're driving to the home of Eric Schmidt, who is the CEO of Google and a multi-billionaire. And
Well, he was the CEO of Google. It's now Sundar Pichai.
In front of this home. I mean, it seems like a nice town and tasteful homes, nice lots.
I don't know what the tasteful homes part. I think the old ones were tasteful. The new white boxes, I don't know. The other ones had character and charm, and they were different from one another. I grew up here, so well, there were 15 children and there were 15 bedrooms. So at some point somebody had to share, but not much.
Can I ask what your parents did?
Oh, my dad was in private business, but my mom had family history.
Family money? That's not free. Not free.
No,
Okay,
that was-
God, I was gonna say
that was $20.
pretty nice.
Yeah, his drink was like 60.
My kids went to Sacred Heart Prep, which is Atherton, and they were surrounded by people from venture capital. They got exposed to this.
We are now inside the gate at one of Atherton's 3 private schools. This is the Sacred Heart School. It's $57,000 for 6th through 12th grade. We convinced them to let us in. Larry Ellison, the founder of Oracle, one of the 5 richest people on the planet, sent his kids
I think
here
he's.
for just a half.
I think Larry Ellison is number 4 or 5 the richest people in the world. I might be wrong.
Half-day of preschool. It costs $34K. There you go, the lucky auction winner parking spot probably costs $50K. There's more of the campus, so that's where some of the students go to classes. They got the outdoor lockers, very California. Thank you. Have a good one, appreciate your help. All right, off we go to the Menlo School. In the town of Atherton, which just has 7,800 people, but just 2 insane schools. And this school, by the way, costs $61K. For high school to go here. $61,000
Wow.
per year.
Private education.
And there's a middle school, which costs over $50K. There's not a public school that Atherton, it shares a public school with the neighboring town. But the 2 private schools are, I mean, just obscenely expensive, among the most expensive in the country. Before we show you Atherton's craziest mansions and investigate its heated zoning battle that will change the town, you first need some Atherton history. I mean, was it always this rich?
Business executives lived in Atherton. That evolved into tech executives.
John Markoff, one of the nation's top tech reporters who's writing a book on the history of Silicon Valley right now, turned out to be the perfect guy to ask about Atherton's wealth.
My uncle was once mayor of Atherton in the 1950s. I delivered newspapers to the future homes of both Larry Page and Steve Jobs, which is ironic because those 2 people more than any.
I think Larry Page is number 3, I think.
When this was an aerospace
Of the richest people in the world.
San Francisco was a financial center. You would work in San Francisco and you would live in the peninsula.
Yes.
But there was a class of people who, some took the train and some people commuted. Lots of CEOs would live in those communities. It was CEO land.
In the 90s and 2000s, the wealth shifted from San Francisco to the
Rest in
Valley.
peace, Steve
That
Jobs.
caused Atherton home values to soar all the way up to $8 million on average today. Now Atherton residents aren't commuting from San Francisco. They're commuting from Sand Hill Road. By the way, if you're enjoying this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. We went to the Bay Area, and just like we
You bet
did
you
with every
subscribe to
area,
his
we
channel.
tried to capture it
Seems
without
they're pretty
bias
interesting
or fear.
videos.
The most important and interesting places in the area, without all the resources of big news.
I gotta do
So
that now.
if you support us, please subscribe. It'll help us out.
Oh wait, let me do that. Okay, there's so many videos on this channel that I would like to watch. Maybe. Yeah, they're almost at 1 million subscribers. Pretty good. What else is there? We have stuff about Israel too. All right, let's go back.
Back to Atherton.
When a big idea needs money, Startups go to Sand Hill Road in Silicon Valley. Just like Wall Street means stock market, Sand Hill Road means venture capital.
All right, so right next to Atherton is one of the most important streets, no exaggeration, in the country. It's called Sand Hill Road. Microsoft, Amazon, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, OpenAI,
all the big
of them
tech
got their
things.
first checks on this street. It's called the Wall Street of the West. The office space here more expensive than any other street in the country, including Park Avenue, New York. Now, Coastal Ventures is where Sam Altman got a $50 million check for OpenAI. At the time, it was a nonprofit, by the way, but Vinbrod Khosla, venture capital legend, gave him that check. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the biggest fund. Sequoia manages about $100 billion. And it's invested in some of the biggest companies in the world today.
Sequoia.
Sand Hill Road is not in Atherton. Instead, it's in the neighboring Palo Alto. There are 0 commercial buildings in Atherton, not one. They don't allow for any restaurants, no gas stations, nothing, no bars. In fact, a town center like this only has a city hall and a library because the zoning laws don't allow for any commercial zoning. It also doesn't have sidewalks. You know a town is rich when they have these pebbles on the side of the road, though. They're just taunting us. Now, the interesting thing about Atherton is that the homes here are not extravagant. You will see no McMansions in Atherton, and there are a number of reasons for that. One is cultural, but the other is regulatory. Their zoning laws don't allow for huge houses on small lots. In fact, it's written into it that you A, have to have a property size of at least an acre, and B, that your house can cover no more than 18% of that lot size. If you want a sense of Atherton's real estate, let me tell you about this house behind us. This house right here, 97 Fair Oaks Lane, is 1,800 square feet. It has 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. You want to know how much it costs? $3 million. All right, we're gonna play another round of the game. Guess how much this house costs. So this house right here is about 3,500 square feet. We're looking at 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. Not a huge lot size,
6
but
million,
very
maybe.
Solid. Correct answer, $5.3 million.
Oh, okay. I was right. I was right. I was close. At 5-6 million.
Guess how much this house costs right here. So it is a 5-bedroom, 6-bath, 8,580 square foot home.
10 mil.
Price of this house is $12.9 million.
Okay, wasn't far off.
In 1998, a year after Amazon was founded, home
Shows at
prices
15
here on
million.
average cost $1 million. Today, over $8 million. This is it. That house right there.
Yeah, he said 55 million.
So this is the most expensive
Jesus,
home
how
for
is
sale
that worth
in
55
Atherton right now.
million?
It's going for $55 million. Now, it has 15,000 square
Theater?
feet inside, 15 bathrooms, 9 bedrooms, and it doesn't look that, I mean, it's not like it's some huge estate. It just speaks to the insane property value. Or you could rent it for $350K a month. Either way. There's no ultra-wealthy suburb we've seen in the country with such closely guarded entrances. Characteristic of every home here is a giant gate. And in this case, you also have to have a security code there. Look at this, another one. I mean, we're not cherry picking. All right, this is a perfect corner. Security code with a gate, security code with a gate, security code with a gate.
Jeez.
In fact, I'm starting to wonder if you can have a home that doesn't have a gate. It's the entire town.
Yeah, pretty much.
What is Atherton like?
Upscale. I taught in Belmont, and some of the people said that they didn't think undocumented workers should get an education. And I thought to myself, you want people living around you who aren't educated?
Yeah.
Really? That's
Yeah.
your choice?
Yeah.
You would deny education to people living around you?
Yeah.
Because you educate people and then they turn out to be the Sergey Bergs.
Yeah.
And they start Google. Okay, so there's the 5 big tech companies. How many of them are immigrants started? And the 2 guys who dropped out of Stanford. And,
Larry Page and Brent.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Google.
Yeah, and they were my friend's student. He's still...
I know Larry Page. Yeah, I know a lot of the most successful people in the world. They dropped out of college and just started these big companies. Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, Larry Page, I guess. Trying to think of who else. Elon Musk, he graduated college, I think. Jeff Bezos did too.
Mad at them.
Wow. On that note, one of the Google billionaires does live in Atherton, and we decided to visit his compound. All right, we're driving to the home.
Yeah, you didn't get
Eric
close to him,
Schmidt,
did you?
CEO of Google and a multi-billionaire. And he's one of the more notable. Holy shit, look at how tall those trees are in front of this home. But back to Eric Schmidt. He's one of the more notable people who live here because Google's close by. He bought up 3
given to them by build up wealth from the work of slaves. Yeah, pretty much nowadays. Pretty much now, yeah. But like when they first started, it was just all of them and a partner in a garage. And yeah, but I mean, nowadays they got thousands of workers who don't even make a lot.
Consecutive lots here in Atherton. But that's not atypical for a lot of billionaires. All right, we are outside the home of Marc Andreessen. Now, this home is for sale. It's for $28 million, and here's why it's interesting. Marc Andreessen is one of the many venture capital titans who lives here. He's the founder of Andreessen Horowitz, one of the 3 biggest venture capital firms in the world, but he's also a Republican donor now. He's part of the Silicon Valley moving right, but Atherton's politics are still left.
Yeah,
Marc
it seems like
Andreessen
a lot of the billionaires from California, like a lot of the wealthy people from California want to be politicians. Like there was, what was his name? He was like who's running for LA's mayor? Spencer Pratt. Like Spencer Pratt. He was like a actor, and then he wants to be a politician. I think he lost. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he got ousted out. I might be wrong. Why they need so many rooms, though? I don't know. I mean...
has also spoken out against the new zoning laws, saying they'll plummet the property values of him, his neighbors, and everyone else in the town.
But we're talking about the character of communities where people pay millions of dollars to live here and expect, in return, privacy and space.
It would be cutting right through the heart of Atherton with a very different sort of community.
And it's not just Republicans speaking out. Another celebrity has done the same thing, and that celebrity is Steph Curry.
Well, Curry, he slummed it here for a while.
Because right behind them, they were going to build a whole bunch of low-income housing.
Low income, that's if you made $500,000.
Well, I was gonna...
What a hypocrite.
Well, listen, first and foremost, it's nice to see Steph Curry finally playing defense. Anyone who's...
Warrior star and his wife wrote...
So basically, he didn't trying to deny... He wants to not the average people to live near him, basically.
In part, we hesitate to add to the not in our backyard rhetoric, but we wanted to send a note before today's meeting. Safety and privacy for us and our kids continues to be our top priority and one of the biggest reasons we chose Atherton as home.
This right here is the most controversial lot in all of Atherton. California is 49th out of 50 states in terms of housing units per capita. It takes over 800 days on average to get a new single-family house approved. It has more regulations than any other state in the country. So the state of California told every town, including Atherton, you need to build more housing, especially low-income and medium-income housing. Because Steph Curry lives around the corner, they didn't want to tear down this house and build 16 new apartments. State said no exception for Atherton. You guys need to build more low-income housing. And so now Steph Curry has a reputation as a first-team All-NBA NIMBY, not in my backyard guy. I'm coming to his rescue right now like Andre Iguodala in the 2015 finals. These are going to be high-rises and could look into his backyard. So he and I... And so far, even though it has a deadline of 2031, we saw little to no building there. The only building we saw was for new mansions, which some of the town residents don't love.
I think the old ones were tasteful. The new white boxes, I don't know.
We departed Atherton.
I kind of like the old style. I'm not like a fan of new like boxy style mansions.
San Francisco, which
I personally wouldn't live in one, I don't think.
Different side of the Bay Area. Thank you so much for watching.
Yeah.
And please make sure to subscribe.
The Bay Area is in all abundance, as you can see here.
To the Broken News, where we capture the world without bias or fear.
Okay, what's another one we could watch? Okay, inside Florida's richest town, Palm Beach, or inside DC's filthy rich suburbs. Watch the Palm Beach one.
Do you see billionaires?
Inside Florida's richest town, Palm Beach.
Do you see billionaires around?
I mean, I'm riding my bike to the beach in the morning. I'm seeing Rolls Royces. I'm seeing everything.
Oh.
Car you can imagine.
A Lambo dealership, of course.
That was always established for the wealthy.
How much are these properties going for?
$7 million to $100+ million.
What's it like working for people with money and not having money yourself? It sucks.
What is your take on the people?
Lots of finance bros.
When the president is here, they close some of the streets.
You see the rich people and then everyone else is on
You don't even have to park.
That's how it is in a lot of areas.
We're driving to the most notorious place in Palm Beach, the former home of a famous financier,
Jeffrey Epstein. Okay, of course.
If you want to see how
Oh, that's right. He had a house down there. Jeez. Oh, yeah, and I forgot Jeffrey Epstein's whole thing was based in Palm Beach, Florida. Is it? Yeah, I think it isn't Mar-a-Lago down there too.
Live, then you need to come with us to Palm Beach, Florida. With the
population
of
9,000?
just 9,000, Palm Beach is home to at least 58 billionaires, more than in all of France, Japan, and even the UK. We went there to explore this wealth firsthand. Our journey led us to Epstein's old compound, the priciest property in the US, and some unexpected encounters.
No, I'm not from this side of the bridge or this side of the island. There's no misconception of where the poverty lines are. Even if I had a $40 million in the bank, I wouldn't live in West Palm Beach. It's a swamp out here, brother.
As the latest episode in our Richest Towns in America series, this
Personally, I probably wouldn't live in Florida either.
America's billionaire capital. Our journey began in West Palm Beach, the neighboring city inland that many confuse with Palm Beach. It's much poorer than Palm Beach, but as you approach the bridge that takes you to the island, you can start to smell the money in the air and see it on the road.
I got me a Revueltos I got in there. Oh, Lamborghini Revueltos.
Old money vibe here. Meet some of the new money coming in.
It's just under $3 million.
Wait, what car was it?
Coming in.
It's just under.
Oh wait, that's the like Countach from 2022. I've seen one of those before, but never got close to it because the dealership was closed. It was like all white with a red interior, I think.
$3 million.
Oh yeah, that one's $457K.
A Jaguar, Aston Martin.
$23,000. The most expensive car that left this dealership was delivered last year. It was called the Valiant. It was $2.7 million.
Oh.
It's gotten a lot younger. Younger people also.
I've never seen a Valor. I really want to, or any like the rare Aston Martins.
Entered a different world.
The only one I've seen is the Valhalla. I haven't seen the Valkyrie either.
And this is a public area, and it looks like we landed in Versailles.
Yeah, I see people drive like nice cars everywhere. Porsche, Escalades, Range Rovers.
Sorry, sir. Jaguar. Whoop. Just hit me. Should we sue someone here?
In the height of season, half the lot might be a white BMW or white Mercedes.
The town oozed wealth and prestige.
Yachts.
From the parks to the houses, all the way to the retail shops.
They are like a piece of art. It's the Bentley on the water. They're exquisite toys for a person with exquisite taste. There's always a market in Palm Beach for yachting.
How much do like the 54-meter ones go for?
How much do you want to spend is the answer. I was born and raised here, so really, this is just a community that was always established for the wealthy.
In this island, does it look like the one of your childhood?
Yeah, still all the high-end stores I got too.
All right, so we asked one of the employees at the yacht store if people are nice here, and they said that 99% of people are super nice. I mean, these are some of the richest people in the world, though. The 1%, the people who aren't that rich.
So that's the big misconception people have. They think that, a lot of people think people with this kind of money are cocky, arrogant people. A lot of the people I've talked to who have supercars or, you know, have a lot of money, they're the nicest people in the world. So there's a big misconception here. I mean, there are people that are arrogant because they think they're better than everybody, but luckily most of the people I've talked to, they're super nice.
Rich, but want to play at that level, they are super rude. and they go in there with a super arrogant attitude. The scale of luxury in Palm Beach far surpassed anything we had seen in the other rich towns we visited. Brooks Brothers would have felt like the Dollar General here. But where were the people? It is a ghost town right now. We're in Palm Beach in the evening, and since it's not season, it's empty. We're literally in the middle of intersections. Crazy. Although most of its residents were gone, we did find some locals to tell us about Palm Beach.
Small island where everybody knows each other. It's a great lifestyle.
Where are you from?
I'm France originally.
When did you come out here?
About 10 years ago.
What's your favorite part about Palm Beach?
The community.
The community?
Yeah.
A lot of people in America today view rich people as not very nice.
The G-Wagon
is a
there.
very wealthy area. What's your response to that?
I feel like people actually do a lot for each other. They give a lot to charities. They do a lot for others.
Yes. And what's different about the wealth here versus the wealth in some of the nicest parts of France?
I think the wealth here is way above what it is in France. Here it's also...
The wealth in France used to be like very, very, very extravagant.
And we get why the locals were gone. It was incredibly hot when we visited.
Well, like Versailles and all that.
Before we saw the mansions, including Ken Griffin's $1 billion compound, we needed to cool down.
$1 billion compound.
I mean, the worst part about filming in Florida is the heat. It has genuinely been hard to stay hydrated.
That's exactly why, one of the reasons why I wouldn't live in Florida.
Whoa. The water, you know, water.
Okay, is this an ad?
I need more. Element. This is the sponsor of this video and the most expensive property in America. To give you a sense of the Palm Beach real estate market, in 2024, 10 properties closed for $49 million or more, including above $140 million. All right, we pulled over on a random cul-de-sac, and this house behind us is worth, any guess? 3 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, $41 million. And by the way, this is distinctive in Palm Beach. The hedges here are exceptionally
hedge
high.
walls.
One reason this street is so expensive is the beach is on both sides of us here. This house over here is worth tens of millions of dollars. And you might wonder, what do wealthy people drink? LaCroix? Coke Zero? Reminds me of the Andy Warhol quote that even the wealthy in America...
A lot of the wealthiest people don't even eat junk or drink junk.
To our left is
Drink water
Mar-a-Lago. It's
eat good food.
obviously trumps the Winter White House, as it's called. You can see it there. There are cops everywhere. You're unable to get
Mar-a-Lago.
in. It's right now under construction, but that's Mar-a-Lago. We're driving to the most notorious place in Palm Beach, the former home of a famous financier, Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh boy.
In 2005, the Palm Beach Police Department received reports of young women going to and from his residence.
This is so creepy because this looks just like the documentaries, the private investigators on the street. This right here behind us is where Jeffrey Epstein's home used to be. It used to be 350 El Brillo Way. Epstein's house was demolished several years ago, or according to authorities, it's
Trying to cover it up, trying to cover everything up. That's why they demolished it. They would have found stuff in there that it could have, they would have, you know, it would have been used against everybody. It was all cover up.
But there it is, the former estate. Jeffrey Epstein used to be a staple of the Palm Beach community, not too unlike another figure who brought scandal to the island, Bernie Madoff.
Many of Madoff's investors
Oh yeah, I heard about this guy.
when Madoff owned a home. Bruce Hellender is
Big
an
Ponzi
artist and
schemer.
gallery director who says he knew many of Madoff's victims.
They're scumbag too, like Epstein. Not as bad as Epstein, but scumbag
leave
too.
a tinge of scandal to the community, a community that loves privacy, but that hasn't hurt the real estate market. This house right here sold for $145 million to the son of the man who owns a Playboy mansion in LA. The most expensive home sold last year. That house is worth an estimated $170 million. 10 bedrooms, 16 bathrooms. Unbelievable. Okay, this is the Breakers here. It was built in 1925, a 5-star hotel, one of the most iconic in the country, and it became a huge attraction for wealthy Northerners who wanted to escape to Florida in the winters and really help put Palm Beach on the map. Now, you might be wondering why this video matters. Why do we need to get a glimpse inside this billionaire conclave? And the truth is, billionaires are an important part and distinctive part of the American economy. We have 900 of them. China's the next closest with 500 of them. And some believe...
I guess he's kind of right. I mean, the things that billionaires have created, like, Google and the phones, everything like that. We use them every day, so they're kind of important to the world. But, they're not exactly the most ethical people either.
Been incredible for the U.S. economy. They've created the most lush capital markets in the world. It's why we are able to start new companies that can scale quickly, companies can merge.
Okay, so somewhat
and the
they're
other side
important.
of the argument says they take way too much wealth from the country. The financialization of the U.S. economy has not helped Main Street people, everyday Americans, and that generally speaking, these people
And that's the bad part.
are leeches on the economy. So that's why we're doing this. They're an important part of the economy, and it's very unique to see how people live. All right, we're in the nicest place in the world right now, but somehow there are still bad vibes here. Look at this, unsubscribed. We hope you do the opposite to our channel. If you enjoy our content,
No, that had to be
if you want us
scripted.
to capture the world without bias or fear, please make sure to subscribe. Don't be like that. Now we'll take you to hedge fund billionaire Ken Griffin's compound, the most expensive property
Ken
in
Griffin,
America.
what did he found?
He's bought up $450 million worth of land. He's building a monstrous mansion. He just got approval to make his fences 9 feet instead of the regulated 7 feet, and it's going to be an obscene home worth an estimated $1 billion. He's been buying up the properties for years now, and oh my goodness,
wow.
it's crazy to see the number of workers. Over here on
I think
the
all
fence
those
are
other
even
people are
more.
poor, I
Ken
think.
Griffin is notable for not merely the price of his property, but also for
Oh, he found his citadel. Okay, that makes sense.
relocating his hedge fund Citadel to South Florida.
So if you look out over the water, there's the yellow building over there on the
Okay.
right. And just south of that is a several-acre site that we'll be building our new headquarters at. It'll be 1,040 feet tall. It'll be one of the greatest office buildings built in the world.
COVID sparked an exodus of financial firms like his to South Florida, giving it the nickname the Wall Street of the South.
Wall Street South.
Wall Street South.
Wall Street South.
Names
Yep.
like BlackRock and Goldman Sachs.
Miami, I think, represents the future of America.
That's caused Palm Beach real estate to boom.
Market in general here, you can see how it's picking up. Since January, I've sold 56 properties, pretty much what it was sold last year, the whole year.
I mean, when you have someone who's ultra wealthy who moves here, what are they looking for more than anything else?
More than anything is peace.
Though we couldn't help but wonder, with so many $100 million mansions, why is the median home value in Palm Beach only $3 million? Well,
Just the entry
there's a
house,
wrinkle.
$3 million.
The median single-family home value in Palm Beach is $14 million, which blows Atherton, California, aka the richest town in America, out of the water. But unlike Atherton, which is more restrictive on zoning, Palm Beach has another side to it, a side with much more affordable apartments. All right, here's
Is that
the
why
big
so many
difference between the richest
people
town in
leave
Florida and the
California for
richest town in
Florida?
California. So in California, Atherton has a median home value of $8 million. Now the thing there is they have 0 apartment complexes. Everything's a single family home, and that drives it. Whereas here in Palm Beach, they have multi-family complexes all over. You can see these apartment buildings everywhere. We just looked up some prices. Some are going for $400,000, $500,000. This contrast between the top 1% and the top 0.01% was palpable. And one landscaper unloaded about the wealth.
For people who've never been here, what is this area like?
It's ultimate, the best.
How so?
Everything around here, you can't touch it. It's the best.
What's your job?
I just do everything, taking care of it. I think we did it all in '98, and I've been here ever since.
What's your favorite part of the job?
Nothing. Nothing. Don't like it. It's hard. There's always something you gotta fix.
So the people that don't live here but work here, where do they live?
We all live out west. I was born here and built my house. I think I was around 28 years old. I'm 70 now.
And you built it where?
Okeechobee and the Turnpike. That's 7
Okeechobee.
miles from here. There's nothing out there
The
when I
name.
built. It was all woods.
That's
Not
Native
all
American, I think. That definitely sounds Native American.
Now, how much could you sell it for?
It was $1.36. They're selling now for $8.
If you could predict the future of Palm Beach, what do you think it is?
Priceless. Good luck to you.
Of course.
Hopefully you're all doing good with it.
We'll try our best.
So, man, I didn't get away with the shot, did I?
Nah, bro. Matt, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
So we're from New York. We go around to different places around the country.
Okay.
And we're making a video about Palm Beach.
Awesome.
So we want to know, there's a lot of rich people here, but there's people like you that are taking care of this place.
Right, not rich.
Not rich. So what's that like?
It's okay. I appreciate the work we have. Life could be worse.
This is like a tough job, but like what's like the day-to-day? Like what are you doing right now?
Right now, I'm
They probably don't even
making it look nice.
They don't make
There's a lot of
jack.
restoration here.
Yeah.
It's a 100-year-old property, and all these properties are huge. They necessitate constant upkeep, constant maintenance. And you'd be surprised, 80% of these folks aren't even here right now. There's no misconception of where the poverty lines are. You know, you just go over the bridge, and it's almost like a different world. I'm not going to negatively judge people because they got money. Definitely hard work to afford a house like this. That wouldn't be right, but I don't relate. Obviously, there's rich people. Obviously, I'm not. This is not the first time I feel like I'm less of a person because I didn't acquire a massive fucking fortune to buy a house that they don't live in. Would I want to amass a fortune and become the person that pays everybody to do everything for me and therefore becoming useless myself? Not really. Do I appreciate the work I got to do to get by? Yeah, you know, one day at a time. People look at you and they're like, you're not from my cloth. And automatically you're shunned out like you were never worth it in the first place. It's like a blessing or a curse. I mean, when you're exposed to money and you don't come from money, you see it from a different angle. You see it from a different perspective. You come from money and it helps you. You're almost willing to turn your back if it's for your benefit or the favor. But if you don't ever have that luxury or option. By a girl who lived on the island. Her parents knew somebody anyway. The girl was hammered drunk, fell out of her car with a bunch of open containers. The cop didn't even so much as bat an eye. Let her go, no arrest or nothing. Meanwhile, a little Guatemalan Mexican guy who works here, right? Man, fucking cool. Don't speak a lick of English. Always got a smile on his face. Always sweating his balls off. Always working hard. I guess caught a vicious DUI for having his key in the ignition. The truck wasn't even on. Cop fucking brought him to jail. It's a hard-working guy, probably with a family, and now he's got to go through the whole rigmarole for that bullshit. There's a double standard. As long as we have this that nobody lives in. Even if I had $40 million in the bank, I wouldn't live in West Palm Beach. It's a swamp out here, brother. We live in it. We're a mile below sea level.
Yeah.
There's bugs and fucking shit everywhere. This dude's putting $1 billion down the road in a swamp. $1 billion putting a house on an island that at any point in time, that level 5 hurricane that's out there right now can come and just rip this whole thing apart. You gotta have fuck you money in order to do that and not kid.
What's your hope for the future then?
I'm actually gonna be going back to school. I want a degree in electrical engineering.
Hell yeah.
These dead-end jobs ain't doing nothing. I wake up with my mind on like, all right, this is what I gotta do. And what makes me happy is knowing what I'm going to get to.
We left the landscapers and continued to explore the wealth of Palm Beach, seeing the neighborhoods where dozens of other billionaires lived. The wealth went on and on, all the way up to the beach, where we ended our day talking to college students who go to school across the bridge.
Well done, sir.
Y'all missed it yesterday.
Y'all live here? Do you go to school here?
We all go to school here.
We're all sweet mates.
10-minute walk from the beach, bro. It's life.
I mean, I'm riding my bike to the beach in the morning. I'm seeing Rolls Royces. I'm seeing everything, single car you can imagine. It could be a Lamborghini Urus, just like casually. It's insane.
I don't even have stoplights in my town.
No
so
way.
seeing frickin' these massive mansions and courtyards and stuff, it's pretty crazy.
Do like this ultra wealthy here keep to themselves, or do they?
Yeah,
a little bit. Yeah,
kinda tell
you'll
they're
see
a
them
little
out and
snobby.
about.
Yeah, they
What's
have to be
your
private.
favorite part and then least favorite part about Palm Beach?
Favorite part's the beach.
Yeah,
Least
for
favorite
sure.
is the price.
Right.
Mhm.
What does that bridge signify?
To the rich people and then everyone else. On the other side. That's how we think about it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Comes out for the camera.
Is there a lot of opportunity around here? Like, do people stay?
There's just like a lot of connections here, because I mean,
Yeah.
Palm Beach.
Do you have any billionaire encounters here? Do you see them out?
You go walk down Worth Avenue and you could probably touch a couple like on your walk if you just are blind reaching out.
I think-
You don't know, but you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
They have a vibe to them. That
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people think about it as just like wealth. Like there's like a lot of humanity in it too, which
Yeah.
I think is really cool. Like that's one thing I found.
So it's not just rich assholes
Yeah,
who
exactly.
are.
There's a lot of like really kind people, but I mean, you get the rich assholes, of
Yeah.
course, because that's anywhere. there's
Everywhere.
rich People, but there's a lot of people that are really genuine, which is it's cool to see.
Yeah.
But yeah, you kind of have to like reach around for it because they're not just gonna walk up to you and whatever.
Amid a beautiful sunset, we left Palm Beach, driving past a harbor filled with yachts and over the bridge back to reality.
A totally different world. Yeah.
313.
Oh wait, sorry. Okay, here's another one.
Of the
A
7
watch.
wealthiest
This is in DC. I actually don't live that far from DC. Inside DC's filthy rich suburbs.
Of the 7 wealthiest counties in the country, 5 of them border Washington, D.C. That includes the 2 richest. Now, this might shock you. Isn't D.C. a government town? How could it possibly be so wealthy? Where's all the money coming
Politicians just rip off everybody.
That they've actually made more money this year than ever before.
There's a lot of people that come here for government jobs, a lot of lawyers.
A lot of corporate types, lawyers, lobbyists.
In this video, we will take you to 3 of the richest towns in the DC area to show you what they're like.
Bro, check out this car in the McLean parking lot. All right, so we're coming up on a home that the UAE bought for $27.5 million. This right here is the home where RFK Jr. tried his first seed oils.
And at the end of this video, we'll explain to you how the extremely unique DC economy works. This past year alone, the Department of Defense spent $600 billion, and the 5 biggest recipients of that money were all DC based. Come with us to the richest suburbs of our nation's capital. The first town we visit is McLean, Virginia. McLean is just 10 miles from Washington, D.C. and is home to some of the most beautiful estates in the D.C. metro area. But much of it looks ordinary.
This right here is a classic McLean, Virginia street. So this home right here goes for $2.4 million. Now this home is one of the more classic McLean, Virginia homes. A lot of the homes here were built in the 50s and 60s. This house here is still going for $1 million.
Despite having streets that look like regular suburbs, the median listing price for homes in McLean is $2.8 million. Yet if the regularness of the homes doesn't surprise you enough, come with us to McLean's downtown.
Like, look at this. You'll see, like, yeah, BMW and an Audi and a Jeep parked for what looks like a shopping mall you can see in, you know, Youngstown, Ohio.
Now, McLean has long been a rich town with top-ranked schools. In fact, this article from the Washington Post in the 1980s highlights Fairfax County, the home of McLean, as the richest county in the country. But the level of wealth in recent years has soared.
All of my neighbors, like my next door neighbors, 1.8 million. Across the street, 2 million. Across the street, 1.8 million. It used to be rural, like horse country, and then it's been developed into newer houses, newer mansions, if you will.
Yeah.
It's a huge government contracting area just because of the government here. I grew up here. I was born and raised here.
Wow.
So I've seen, I'm rare.
Yeah.
Most people are transient. They move here mostly because of the government. Government contractors, especially the people that own the companies, make a lot of money. I own a swimming pool company, and a lot of my customers own contracting firms. Then they go on to sell their companies and make millions of dollars. The big thing is the influx of new residences. There used to be big properties, like 5-10 acres, and they rezoned it so now you can put 5 houses on 5 acres. I don't know, you just get a different level of wealth. I don't want to say it's less simple, but people had normal houses back in the day. You know what I mean? Back in the 90s, they're nice houses, but that's what I mean. The priority is having a big house instead of a big yard. I'm a very small business, right?
Yeah.
This has been one of the best years that I've seen in 10 years. But the richest of the rich, they're making so much money in tech stocks and energy stocks that they've actually made more money this year than ever before.
And by the way, this guy's right. There are about 400,000 contractors in the greater DC area. They work from small firms like this one in Loudoun County to much bigger contracting firms like Boeing. But we'll get to that later. If you want to see old money in McLean, you've got to see this neighborhood over here, which is home to some pretty famous Americans.
All right, we're walking up to a landmark right here. This is Hickory Hill, the longtime home of the Kennedy family. RFK's family, RFK Jr. grew up here. He talked about how this used to be more countryside, riding his horse around.
We lived at Hickory Hill, which was about
God,
7
I can't stand hearing him talk.
The White House. We had a lion. We had, the seal in the pool, and my mother played a big role in that. Horses that were galloping straight in the yard, and that she would sometimes ride through the house.
I mean, come on. This
Imagine listening to that all day.
Really incredible. Another just amazing home.
And now he runs our health department.
House. This new one under construction is going for $18
million. It's 24,000 square feet. Got a little dome at the top. I mean, it's just insane real estate around here. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, just looking for a house here. All right, so we're coming up on a home that the UAE bought for $27.5 million.
The United Arab Emirates, the country, bought that.
Sold in the DC area, but they now have a portfolio of $200 million.
That's owned by the government of UAE. Okay.
Folks, this is about as close as we're gonna get to it. Yeah, so that house is 21,000 square feet, and it's really odd that it's like less than a mile from the CIA. It's not just in McLean, by the way, that Arabs are investing money. Wealthy Arab citizens and even governments have been pouring money all over DC. So lately, Arab countries have been making huge purchases in the area, including at this famous estate. This is the childhood home of Jackie Onassis. Now, Saudi Arabia bought it for $43 million. The official buyer was the Embassy of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. But again, they're really expanding their footprint here. And then right next door to Marywood, Qatar has bought even more real estate. It's bought a house right over here, and it's bought over $50 million worth of land on the Potomac. They're gonna build some insane homes. One other interesting note about McLean is that it's right next door to the CIA. The CIA is right here. So the CIA, located in Langley, Virginia, which is really part of a McLean, is located right there. We would really like to stay alive for the entirety of the video, so we are not going to get any closer than that. Our next stop is also in Virginia, the beautiful town of Great Falls. By the way, before we get to Great Falls, if you're enjoying this video, please make sure to hit subscribe. Our purpose on this channel is to capture the world without bias or fear and to dig into important stories like this one. Back to Great Falls. All right, we are now in the rustic, country, rural, wealthy DC suburb of Great Falls, and that's the most expensive house, 21,000 square feet. It's going for $16 million. I mean, when your government spends $6 trillion a year, you're gonna get a lot of houses like that right next door. This behind us is the home of the current governor of Virginia, Glenn Youngkin. He lives here in Great Falls, and he's a perfect insight into the economy of DC. He was previously the CEO of Carlyle, which is a huge private equity firm that actually kind of built itself off of working with private defense contractors like Boeing and Northrop Grumman and Lockheed Martin, all those companies.
McLaren.
Great Falls versus McLean. We're just coming from McLean. How would you compare the two?
Great Falls is more spread out, fewer people. If you can, the real estate rates are much higher in McLean because there's a lot higher density there.
Yes.
So this is just a little more spread out.
All right, one of the things she just told us that's interesting, nice Rover, is that a lot of the big homes here are all new. There's a ton of new money in the area, and she said that makes it different than Scarsdale, for example, where there's a lot of old money. Great Falls, most of it's new. The median listing price in Great Falls is $2.4 million, but it's still not the most lavish town in the area. That crown would belong to the next town we visited, which is in Maryland, and that town is Potomac. But first, let's talk about the DC economy. Okay, at this point, we have to talk about how DC is so wealthy. I mean, of course, the fact that DC is wealthy, that there are rich people in the DC area might not surprise you. But come on, 5 of the 7 wealthiest counties in the country, all surrounding the federal government? Here's how that happened. The first thing to know is that the 5 of the 7 wealthiest counties line is a little misleading. It goes by median household income, meaning all you have to have is a high middle bar. The high end in DC is not as high as other areas like Atherton, California, or Greenwich, Connecticut, but the DC economy is built for having a high middle bar. It's a hub for stable, high salary jobs in bureaucracy, defense contracting, lobbying, lawyer jobs, and policy-related industries like think tanks that pay far above national averages. Now, the reason that it's a hub for stable, high-paying jobs is, of course, the federal government. Here's something important to remember. It's hard to get very rich working for the federal government. The people living in these mansions almost certainly don't work for the federal government, but you can get rich working with the federal government. When you think about the biggest companies based in the DC area, almost all of them work with the federal government. There are a couple exceptions like Marriott in Maryland and Capital One in Virginia, but generally speaking, they're companies that you, the taxpayer, fund. And there's no sector that gets more of your money than the defense sector. Consider them for a moment. This past year alone, the Department of Defense, or sorry, the Department of War, I guess, spent
They changed the name of that.
$600 billion on defense contractor. That's the majority of its budget. $600 billion is equal to the annual revenue of Nike, Coca-Cola, and McDonald's combined times 5. And the 5 biggest recipients of that money were all DC-based. The biggest one is Lockheed Martin in Maryland, then RTX in Arlington, then General Dynamics in Fairfax County,
Defense
then
contractors,
Boeing in
huh?
Arlington, and then finally
Should you
Northrop
invest money
Grumman
into
in
this?
Falls Church.
I don't know.
You, on average, paid $1,800 last year to support these companies. That's a lot of money, and it's straight into the DC economy. Maybe into houses like this. But it's not just the big defense contracting companies. DC is the highest consultant per capita ratio in the country. It also has the
Pennsylvania,
major
number 7.
lobbying firms, which pay extremely well. And every major law firm has an office in Washington, D.C. In other words, the DC economy isn't an economy where hedge funders like in Connecticut make $25 billion or tech founders make $100 billion. But it is an economy where a lot of people make about $500,000. That's simplified, but pretty true. And now let's go see more of the wealth in the DC area, and specifically in Potomac, Maryland, its wealthiest town. And our first stop wasn't a rich neighborhood, but instead the Billy Goat Trail. All right, one thing you may not appreciate about the DC suburbs is just how beautiful the terrain is. It's super lush, it's incredible geography, and here in Potomac, it feels like you're kind of rural, you're kind of in nature. Then we went to one of Potomac's nicest neighborhoods where we met with a native of Potomac and also one of the area's top realtors.
It's not as big lots. Like all around here is at least 2 acres, different architecture, but the good news is you got a lot of land. When I moved back here, and I've been back for 20 years, all the trend was anyone wanted to move as close into the city as possible.
Huh.
That all changed during COVID. Now there's a lot of money here.
Yeah, old money?
I think they said like during COVID, the real estate market like boomed, pretty much.
It's a really old neighborhood. A lot of
I mean, it's everywhere.
A lot of doctors, but also there's a lot of people that come here for government jobs. A lot of lawyers.
A lot of lawyers.
A lot of lawyers. We're in a very litigious part of the country.
Yeah.
It's DC. And DC is not just DC. DC is Northern Virginia. It's Montgomery County. It's Maryland.
Yes.
I mean, it's the DMV,
Yes.
which I hate. We never called that growing up here. I'm like, I moved back, I'm like, what do you mean the DMV? But a lot of people move to Montgomery County, even if it's just from DC, for the schools. Because our schools really are highly rated. I think when people move to Potomac, they want land. They want more space. They want more privacy.
Yep.
McLean
I was
is
just gonna say
beautiful.
that.
Great Falls is stunning.
Yes.
They're all beautiful
They're all
neighborhoods
beautiful.
right outside of DC.
Yes.
That's the beauty about living here, is that you take advantage of all 3 places, no matter where you live.
Are there any companies around here that...
Marriott. There's a lot of them. Lockheed Martin. In fact, there's a lot of biotech companies all around here in Rockville. AstraZeneca.
You get the Dan Snyders.
His house won't sell because he did such a bad job.
I know, who wants that? Karen, thank you so much. This was so helpful. All right, so this is what the town village in Potomac looks like. It's very quaint, feels very
The Chipotle and Starbucks look fancy.
aristocratic. I'm seeing a lot of people here after school. There's a lot of nice cars in the parking lot, of course. And it's funny to think that this is the kind of place that Brett Kavanaugh, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Neil Gorsuch, Jay Powell, they all probably would have gone to hang out when they were in high school around here. Someone just pointed out, and I totally forgot
Rolls
about
Royce.
it, that there is a Real Housewives of Potomac show on Bravo.
I mentioned it to Mia that you all had a lot of questions.
Real Housewives of Potomac.
Your face cracked.
How has this area changed in the last 50 years?
The development, it's mushroomed. I can tell. My wife grew up here. She could see the changes more than I have. But just the development, the population, you can run into people that you know each other, or you run into people that know somebody that you know. It's still a small town. You have a lot, the government is a big influencer here. A lot of government workers, a lot of corporate types, lawyers, lobbyists, and the biomedical area is big in Montgomery County. I work with Afghan refugees.
Wow.
Through my church. And I grew up poor. My mother raised 3 kids by herself, but I wish people who have money would give back more to the community. If you work hard, you should keep it. But give back what you've been blessed.
So that's what I would plan to do. If I ever make a lot of money, I would give back. I would keep all for myself, do what Mr. Beast does.
You know, we just had someone tell us something off the record that you might find interesting. He said the fact that so many of the richest counties and richest towns in the country are right around DC is, pardon the French, fucked up. He says that's a sign that the government's way overspending and people are leeching off the government, building out all these consulting firms and contracting firms that sort of, you know,
all
make
corruption.
a lot of money from a federal government that spends trillions of dollars each year, including hundreds of billions to companies based in this area. So that was a different perspective than we've heard so far. And one that I would imagine a lot of people in the comments are going to feel about the concentration of wealth in the DC area. But of course, we have to end the day in front of the home of one of DC's least favorite residents. And that resident is Dan Snyder. As if Dan Snyder couldn't take more L's. Get a load of this. This is the entrance to his home. Big security cameras everywhere. It's for sale for $25 million. It used to be for sale for $49 million. So as if Dan Snyder couldn't take any more L's after his commander's tenure, he's 50% down from his original price.
Oh, he was the head coach of the Washington Commanders.
What the league would love is for Snyder to sell the team. Not have to go to a vote, but just sell the team. Because it's become a major problem around the league, obviously.
So as you can see, there is a lot of money in the Washington, D.C. area. Now, whether this is a good or bad thing is, as usual, for you to decide. Now, some would argue it's not the worst thing. The fact that the D.C. area has the highest education rates in the entire country and that we have a lot of smart, well-compensated companies working with the federal government is not the worst thing in the world.
Mars, Nestle.
Would then say that D.C. has a swamp around it and that corruption comes with our ever-growing, ever-expanding federal government that spends $6 trillion a year. Regardless, it was fascinating to see these towns, and the area was beautiful. You can't deny this. It's one of the most unique economies in the country, and we're glad you could see its fruits. Thank you for watching, and please make sure to subscribe.
Yeah, well, you also got to realize it's all corruption to make that kind of wealth. It's all dirty politics. Politics is a dirty, dirty world. I think everyone can agree. All right. A lot more videos I want to watch, but so that's gonna be it for today. I will see y'all tomorrow. Goodbye.